So earlier today I went to a convention in Syracuse, New York called RetroGameCon Jr. I went to their full event last year. I could probably put a card up for the pickups video from that. But I picked up some pretty interesting stuff and thought I'd kind of show that off in a video. But yeah, I definitely got a lot of stuff, so I'll just get started with that. I got first one here, Doom 64. Some of these, like, I got some deals with things. This one was a little bit off the going price, so I talked to him, and I think I paid like $35 instead of $45 for it, which is a little closer to what it usually goes for on like eBay and everything. But Doom 64, didn't have this one yet. I've heard pretty good things about it. The only main complaint is that it's dark, but you know, I can turn the brightness up and everything, so it should be fine. Next up, I got Virtua Fighter for 32X. I'm pretty much just picking up any 32X game I find because I really don't have many. I'd like to get, you know, Knuckles Chaotix, Tempo, stuff like that, but I never see that, so Virtua Fighter, thought it would be cool to try out. Next up, I got Kid Icarus. I've never played this game. I've heard decent things about it. I think this was the only game in the series that we got over in the West until like the 3DS came out. But yeah, this is one of Nintendo's like kind of less known NES games, but I've heard it's pretty good. Next up, I got Spyro the Dragon. It's greatest hits, don't really care that much, but I would have preferred a black label. I just didn't end up finding one, so I went with the greatest hits. I don't care that much usually, but I know there's some people that are really against greatest hits copies. I actually had the idea to go for a full greatest hits set, so I mean, maybe someday I'll get there. Next up, I got Streets of Rage 4. I think I played this one on Game Pass a little bit. I played all the way through Streets of Rage 2. I played a little bit of 1 and 3 also, but from the little bit that I played of this, I enjoyed it. It's a limited run. I'm not like a gigantic fan of LRG, but I mean, for $25, thought I might as well pick it up. These two here I definitely did overpay for. I didn't really know what they were worth at the time. I looked them up after, and I probably paid like $5 a piece more than I should have. But I got Mario All-Stars and Kirby Superstar for the Super Famicom. So I have a little cartridge adapter that lets me play these on a SNES. So I actually have some way to test that out now. And also I'm planning on getting a real Super Famicom at some point, so now I got 2 games to play on it. And like, I could probably get them cheaper from Japan, but once you factor shipping and everything in, it's probably going to be about the same as that, unless I get like a huge lot. So whatever, it's not the end of the world. Next up, I got Zelda Wind Waker HD. I just really enjoyed this game. I got it for $40, which I'm pretty sure like is a decent deal. I think it might be missing the manual. No, it has paperwork. I don't know. It says electronic manual, so maybe this is all it came with. But, I mean, disc condition was good, and the case has seen better days. And, you know, it's got some dents and stuff, but this is like $20 under what price charting shows. I know that's not like the most accurate thing ever, but I saw this, I'm like, okay, I'll take it, you know? It's probably top 3 Zelda games for me also, so I've been wanting it anyway. Speaking of Streets of Rage, because I was just talking about that a minute ago, got Streets of Rage 2 for the Game Gear. The only Game Gear game I have right now is Sonic 2, so I just thought I'd pick up another one to try out. Haven't really heard much about that. I don't know how good of like a translation that is to the original Streets of Rage 2, but I'll try that out. This one here I actually got from a game store down the street. They didn't have anything at the actual event, but I got Sonic Pocket Adventure for the Neo Geo Pocket Color. I don't own one of these yet, but I'd really like to, and this is probably like one of the games that I actually want to have for it. This is like pretty high up on the list. So for $30, I was like, why not? I'll pick it up. So now we're getting into some of the bigger stuff. I kind of try to go from cheapest to most expensive, you know, just to keep it interesting. So I got these 2 Vita games. I really like the Vita. I've enjoyed the games I played on it, but I only have like 3 games. I think I have Minecraft, Rayman Legends, and Need for Speed Most Wanted. So now I got 2 more, Gravity Rush and Undertale. I've played through Undertale before. This gives me a reason to play through it again because I really did enjoy it. And then Gravity Rush, I've heard a lot of good things about, and I've played the demo on the Vita, and it was really enjoyable. So, both in there. I don't know if these came with manuals originally. Well, this one has it, but I don't know if Gravity Rush did or not. But yeah, now I got 2 more Vita games. This next one, it just came out yesterday from me filming this, but Tears of the Kingdom, there was a guy there, he owns a game store that's not too far from there, and they must have gotten a few copies, so they had a small stack of them at the actual convention, and I thought might as well pick a copy up because I didn't go to the midnight release. I really wanted to, but you know, it was late at night. I just came home from work, you know, whatever. So I'll try this one out. I wasn't a gigantic fan of Breath of the Wild, but I've heard this one has actual dungeons and the durability mechanics aren't as annoying, so I'll try that one out and see if it's any better. I know it's like what everyone says, but I still really do think Ocarina of Time was like the best Zelda game. Another one I also got was Metroid Zero Mission. I've been wanting this one for a while. I played through Fusion and I really enjoyed it. I tried playing through Metroid 1 and I really hated it, so hopefully this will be more of an enjoyable experience for me, since it is kind of a remake of Metroid 1, although it changes a lot. But yeah, now I have both of the Game Boy Metroid games, so that's cool. Next up is another kind of Metroid-style game. I got Castlevania Symphony of the Night. I've been wanting this one for a while, but a lot of the stores have it for, you know, $150 to $160, and $125 is pretty good for this. It's complete in box. It's scratched a little bit, but doesn't seem like anything super deep. Probably could come out with like a resurfacing machine or something like that. But yeah, now I actually have this game, which is really cool. And then I also got Pokemon Coliseum. This one, I was trying to look for Gale of Darkness. That was like the one I really wanted. I unfortunately could not find that. But Pokemon Coliseum, $125. Pretty okay deal. It's missing the manual, but the disc itself, there's the guy I got it from. It's missing the manual. I don't really care that much. It's not like the end of the world for me. As long as it has like the cover and the box and everything, it's whatever. But yeah, this is one of the more expensive GameCube games, so I'm glad I have it now before it gets even worse. And last but not least, the biggest thing that I ended up getting, I don't even know if this is going to fit on here. You're going to have to see the tripod. TurboGrafx 16. So, I've been wanting one of these for a while. It's one of the last systems that kind of did well that I don't own. The only other like main system I can think of that I don't have is like a 3DO. I have everything else aside from that. This one came with Keith Courage, so it's not like a crazy good game, but it's something for me to test the system out with. It has the dust cover, comes with a controller, power cord, everything like that. I'm trying to see what that is. I think it comes with the it comes with a pound cable, which like, yeah, it's not amazing, but it's something at least. I'd like to get the Hyperkin adapter that connects into the back and lets you use like composite and everything, because this is RF only. But yeah, let me break this out of this like plastic wrap that they got it on. So I want to take a look at the actual system. Alright, so it's got the power cord. This is the original one, it's NEC, so that's nice. Controller. Oh, this definitely smells a little funky. Controller feels nice. I don't know how good, like, this guy cleans his stuff, but, man, everything looks pretty clean. Yeah, here's the cable. I don't know if this supports anything other than HDMI. I'm really not going to use HDMI at all. Oh yeah, this definitely, whoever owned this before definitely was a smoker, because I can smell some of that on here. I don't know how this cable works. So it's got, let me see, it kind of almost looks like a Genesis connector. It comes with a micro USB, HDMI, and then, yeah, this. So, like I said, I don't know if this is like a Genesis connector, or is that S-Video? No, that's definitely not S-Video. I don't know, I'll have to look into this and see what kind of connector that uses. Because if I could take this and just get like a, like whatever this plug is to composite or something like that, that would be kind of nice. because I'm realistically never going to use this, probably. I don't really want to connect it to HDMI. Oh, yeah, that is kind of smoky. So, dust covers on here, which is nice. Some of the ones I was looking at getting before did not have this dust cover. There we go. So yeah, that cable just plugs into the back here. This is where the power goes in, and then I think RF is on the side. But yeah, it has the Keith Courage Hue card in here. I don't have any other TurboGrafx games, but I'd really like to get some. One of the ones I really want is Dragon's Curse, but that's like $250, so no. So this is the last actual console that I got, and actual like game and everything like that. But I did get a couple posters, which were pretty cool. I don't know how well I'll be able to show these on camera just because of how big they are. But I got this really cool holographic Metroid poster. That kind of shows most of it. I don't really know the best way to get this all on camera. There we go. That shows it all. But it's pretty cool. It's one of the holographic ones, so it kind of shifts the way you look at it. So that's pretty neat. I also got another one very similar for Castlevania for the first 3 games. So that's what it looks like. I don't know if these are something you can like buy online somewhere. The guy just had a bunch of these at his table. And then the last one that I got was this Earthbound poster, because this is my favorite game of all time. Well, it's like tied with Chrono Trigger. It's like really close. I don't know if I could pick. I kind of switch every day, but this is one of my favorite games of all time, so I just really wanted to get this. I saw it and I'm like, well, now I have to buy it. I'm working on trying to make like a new game room in my basement, so hopefully once that's done, I'll obviously make videos showing it off and everything, but hopefully I'll have a spot for all 3 of these posters. But anyway, that's everything. Don't think I'm missing anything, I hope. If you enjoyed this video at all, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. You can check out RetroGameCon. I'll link their website down below. If you're in the New York area, it's a really cool convention to check out. Always get a bunch of cool stuff there. But yeah, if you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me out a ton. And I will see you guys later. Goodbye.